Hello and welcome back to my channel, Dinar and Dong Updates. April 5th, the day the world changed. The Iraqi Dinar Revaluation is officially here today, marks a monumental shift in global finance. April 5th will be remembered not just as a date on the calendar, but as the moment a long-awaited economic breakthrough became reality. For years, the Iraqi Dinar Revaluation, RV, has been a topic of intense debate, hope, skepticism, and perseverance. Now, the wait is over. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has formally announced that the revaluation is live. It is real, and it is reshaping the financial landscape before our very eyes. This is more than just a minor currency adjustment. It's a full-scale revaluation with sweeping consequences. Whether you've held dinars in anticipation or are just hearing about this groundbreaking event, the message is clear. A new era has begun, and it's brimming with opportunity. What is the Iraqi Dinar RV? The term revaluation, or RV, refers to an official increase in the value of a country's currency relative to others. In this case, the Iraqi dinar, long undervalued on the international market due to years of war, instability, and sanctions, has now been recognized with a significantly stronger exchange rate. This move not only acknowledges Iraq's recovery and ongoing development, but also positions the country as a serious player in the global economy. For investors, currency holders, and financial observers, this revaluation is the signal they've been waiting for. And according to today's announcement, it's more than just a symbolic change. It comes with tangible benefits, actionable next steps, and immediate access to newly valued funds. The road to revaluation. Years in the making. The path to today's announcement was neither quick nor easy. Iraq has spent decades rebuilding its political institutions, modernizing its banking infrastructure, and stabilizing its economy. The nation has made major strides in improving oil exports, reducing corruption, and aligning with international regulatory frameworks. These strategic moves have laid the foundation for a currency that accurately reflects Iraq's growing economic strength. Many have speculated about the RV for years, but the timing has always depended on Iraq reaching specific financial and political benchmarks. With today's confirmation from the Central Bank of Iraq, it's clear that those benchmarks have been met. Iraq is ready, and the world is taking notice. Immediate effects of the RV. The first and most obvious impact of the revaluation is the significant increase in the Iraqi dinar's value. This change instantly affects both domestic and international financial interactions involving Iraq. Here are the key immediate changes. Direct deposit access. Investors and dinar holders can now access their newly valued funds through banks offering direct deposit. This feature is already live, with no waiting period. No limits or restrictions. The CBI has confirmed that there are no caps or restrictions on exchanging or depositing dinar at the new rate. This is a rare and powerful move that sets this RV apart from other historic events. Instant liquidity. Those holding dinar can now freely convert or use their funds. This access to liquidity is expected to ignite both consumer spending and investment. For investors, what to do? Right now. This moment is rich with potential, but it also requires wise decision-making. Here are the immediate steps every investor should take to maximize the benefits of the RV. 1. Verify the new rate. Contact your financial institution to confirm the exact value of the dinar and understand the process for deposit or exchange. 2. Update your banking information. Make sure your direct deposit details are current and correct. 3. Use regulated channels. Only avoid unlicensed dealers or platforms. Stick with official banks and financial advisors. 4. Consult experts. Speak with financial advisors or currency specialists to develop a strategy tailored to your goals. 5. Watch market trends. Monitor the foreign exchange forex markets to determine the best timing for large exchanges. 6. Be prepared for volatility. Markets often respond to major events with short-term fluctuations. Stay calm and informed. A major win for Iraq's economy. This revaluation is not just about numbers on a screen. It represents a major leap forward for Iraq's entire economic system. With a stronger currency, the nation will experience multiple far-reaching benefits, including cheaper imports. A stronger dinar allows Iraq to buy foreign goods at lower prices, improving consumer choice and affordability. Debt reduction. Iraq can now pay off international debts with greater efficiency, improving its credit profile. Increased foreign investment. Investors around the globe are already turning their eyes to Iraq, seeing a stable and promising market. Infrastructure development. With more financial clout, Iraq can invest in roads, schools, healthcare, and more. Rising employment. As new businesses emerge and global trade increases, so too will job opportunities for Iraqi citizens. Improved quality of life. With higher purchasing power, wages, and job growth, everyday Iraqis will experience the benefits of a healthier economy. A global ripple effect. While Iraq is at the center of this financial transformation, the implications are global. Currency markets are responding. Investors are repositioning their assets. Corporations are exploring trade partnerships. Here's what the international response looks like. Forex market surge. The currency exchange market has seen a surge in Iraqi dinar trading, creating new opportunities for traders and analysts alike. Increased Middle East focus. Iraq's shift is prompting renewed interest in the Middle East as a viable region for investment and expansion. Rebalanced portfolios. Wealth managers and institutional investors are adjusting their strategies to include exposure to Iraq's emerging economy. International trade agreements. Stronger currency makes Iraq a more attractive partner for export and import relationships, particularly in energy, agriculture, and technology sectors. What it means for the Iraqi people. Amid all the financial excitement, it's vital to recognize the human element of this historic shift. The revaluation isn't just about investors, it's about real people who have weathered decades of hardship and instability. Here's how everyday Iraqis stand to benefit. Lower cost of living. Imported goods, from food to electronics, will become more affordable. Higher wages. As businesses thrive, salaries are expected to increase. Greater employment opportunities. Economic expansion will create more jobs across sectors. Improved public services. With more government revenue, services like healthcare, education, and transportation can be upgraded. National pride and stability. A strong currency fosters confidence in the country's future and enhances its position on the world stage. How this compares to historic currency. Events, currency revaluations have reshaped national destinies before. Post-World War II, Germany and Japan both used strong currencies to rebuild and launch decades of prosperity. Those moments sparked innovation, trade, and social transformation. But what makes Iraq's revaluation different is the context. We now live in a fully global, digitally connected economy. That means faster market integration. Iraq can instantly participate in global banking and trade. Digital finance tools. Investors can exchange and manage funds online with ease. Real-time updates. Information spreads instantly, empowering smarter decisions. Global connectivity. International partnerships and joint ventures can form almost overnight. This level of access and transparency makes Iraq's revaluation not just historic, but truly unprecedented. Risks and challenges to watch. While optimism runs high, it's important to remain cautious and informed. No financial transformation comes without risks. Here are some areas to watch. Short-term market volatility. Currency markets may fluctuate before stabilizing. Scams and fraud. Bad actors may try to exploit uninformed investors. Always use verified sources. Inflation control. Policymakers must manage money supply carefully to avoid price surges. Speculative bubbles. If speculation runs unchecked, it could lead to artificial market booms and crashes. Geopolitical tensions. Iraq remains in a complex region where politics can impact financial stability. That said, with strong leadership and public awareness, these challenges can be managed effectively. Your next move. Making the most of this moment. If you've held on to dinars through the ups and downs, this is your reward. But don't rush. Strategic planning now can lead to lasting gains. Here's a checklist for making smart decisions in the wake of the RV. Confirm the exchange rate with your bank or broker. Ensure your banking details and identity verification are current. Avoid unlicensed platforms and too-good-to-be-true offers. Schedule a consultation with a licensed financial advisor. Decide whether to exchange now or wait, based on market data. Track news and updates from credible sources daily. Final thoughts. The beginning of a new chapter. April 5th isn't just another date. It's the start of a financial revolution. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar marks a rare moment when patience, belief, and preparation converge. Whether you're an investor, a hopeful citizen, or simply someone inspired by global change, this is your time to act, learn, and grow. The revaluation represents more than just money. It's about empowerment,